It's about 9 a.m. and I'm out here along the road. And I'm waiting for a delivery that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace. So I'll bring you along and show you a little bit of that, and then I'll show you it once it's here. I'll talk to you guys here in a few minutes. It's coming in. Welcome back to the homestead, everyone. Let's just get right into the video and quit wasting daylight. One of the things I'm going to be doing today is I got something here. That's a little inspection sticker that goes on your license plate. In Alaska, if you get a Z tag, that means you never have to pay money again for that particular vehicle or trailer. And the Z tag is a lifetime, one payment only sticker. So I bought something for the homestead, so let's take this down, get it put on so I'm legal. But first I want to show you something I purchased. This is going to come in handy for keeping the excavator all greased up and other things like my wheeler and stuff. So I will be using this today, just a little bit later. First, I got some other things to do. Look at all this paper products I got. I got 3 full bags of trash paper and some boxes and stuff like that to burn today, which we will be doing later. And hopefully I can get the big brush pile to actually catch on fire and burn most of that away today. I'm down here at the trailer now, as you can see. This is a 2018. It's the brand name is Carry On. As you can see, it's a gooseneck here. It has a 20-foot deck. 2 dolly axles. Each axle is 10,000 pounds. And then I got a 5-foot ramp section on the back here. Move some of this out of the way. As you can see, I hit these with my excavator. To get the trailer in here, I had to widen it by about 3 feet on each side. And when I was doing that, I didn't think these were as far over as they were, and I hit them with the excavator, but oh well, what can you do? So these 2 ramps fold down, and that way I don't have to have the jacks on the back end. It is used, as you can see. There is the paint is coming off here and there, but it's pretty good in all. It has this nice little carrying case for chains and binders and stuff. So my neighbor gave me a few older chains and binders. Plus I bought 2 brand new grade 70 chains from the hardware store that I'm gonna use those to actually bind down the excavator when I haul it. But these chains are good for pulling trees up out of the woods, stuff like that. So it's always good to have extra chains on hand. You never know why. The other reason I came down here is I need to get some water. Another thing I want to show you guys. These are oil-filled hubs, and you can see there's barely any oil in this one. It's like right there, and it should be up about halfway, or at least a third of the way up. All four of the hubs look like this. So I got oil to put in here, and also a little bit of the stop leak that is made for this situation to put in. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, why I won't use these chains to actually bind down my excavator. You can see that the links are pretty rusted. So I don't trust it when you put some that much force and tension under the load. So, but they're good for other things. Definitely need to get grease out and grease these up, but another day. Got me all wet. Woo. As you probably remember from my previous video, I didn't strap these down or anything, and they fell, and this one broke a lot and stuff like that. So I'm going to use a ratchet strap to hold them in place. That should hold them in. They're pretty tight. They shouldn't fall. Now let's move on to the next. As I mentioned earlier, these hubs are basically out of oil. There's only just a very little bit here in the very bottom. So my friend, who knows a little bit more about this type of stuff, thinks there might be a very slow leak in them. So he got me hub oil, stops leaks. So I'm going to put some of this in, and then I'm also going to put some of the Gear Lube 75W90 in with it. So I'm going to do probably maybe a little bit of this stuff, I'm not really sure yet, and then fill it up with the regular oil. So let's get after this. Okay, it started coming out, so I think that's full. I'll have to check these after I use them once. After the wheels rotate a bunch. But that's good for now anyways. It's a good start. I'm gonna move on, do the other 3, and I'll catch back up with you guys. There's a couple little issues with this trailer, like this light, this one's hanging out. I need to check all the lights and everything eventually, but that'll be for another day. I never have to worry about this trailer again as long as I own it. Let's move on to something else. It's finally that time. Let's take this trash out and see if we can't get that pile to light on fire. I have the trash all loaded up. So let's head over to the burn pile. As you saw, I started to pull away when I remembered I forgot my torch and a couple other boxes. So now let's head over. Let's get this thing burnt. That was fun, but let's move on to something else. It's a couple days later. My friend stopped over the other day, so I hung out and talked with him for a while, and then yesterday it was cold and rainy like all day long, so I really didn't do anything outside. So I'm back at it today, and I want to show you a spot. Here's a spot in my driveway that I think it needs fixed. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about my driveway here. This area here is one of the areas where there basically wasn't any pit run put down. It was a real thin layer. There was actually a couple spots that didn't even get any pit run put down. So it's just virgin dirt right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm back in this area somewhere, clear over to those 2 trees on each side of the driveway. You can kind of see there's a hump that goes through there. I'm gonna eventually take the excavator and just dig all that out down to the pit run gravel. So I'll be removing roughly 1 foot to 2 feet of overburden to get down to the pit run. So that's gonna be another day though. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. This summer, I'm gonna draw a line basically right through here, and all this overburden and trees are coming out. That'll make a lot bigger parking area. so vehicles can pull right up in this area. And the reason I'm doing that is about right where the bucket is, or the excavator, that's going to be my front door going into my permanent build. So I want some nice parking right outside the front door. My neighbor's kids made me a couple birdhouses last year. Pretty nice birdhouses. I didn't have a chance to get them up last year. It was pretty much the fall and I was real busy trying to get that done. But it's the time of the year to put them up, so I'm going to put them up. These birdhouses are made for swallows, which eat a lot of mosquitoes, so let's get these put up. I think that should work. What do you think? That's probably 18 feet off the ground. And in this general area, I shouldn't be doing too much this summer. A little bit of a groundwork, but nothing serious or nothing that will be prolonged. So they should have some peace and quiet there. Plus, I can see it from my bedroom. So let's move on to getting the second one up. I got the second one screwed to the tree up there. Hopefully a pair of swallows decide it'll make a good home and decide to nest in it, and then they can eat all the mosquitoes flying around the area. Got both bird boxes installed, so let's move on to something else. While I'm down here at my new trailer, let's take a look and see if the hubs are holding oil or not. This one was completely empty and it's holding oil, so that's a good sign. It's not dripping anywhere. And this one is the same way. It's right at the bottom of the little plug there, so that should be good. I checked the other two on the other side and they're holding oil also, so I think this fix worked out good, so let's move on to something else. I have my Dewalt 20 volt max powered grease gun, and I have a tube of Bobcat multi-purpose lubrication. I'm going to grease the beast right now, so let's get this loaded up and get over and grease the beast. There it goes. I guess it was on there a little tight because it's stuck on by the factory. Oh, I think I did this backwards. Yes. I wasn't supposed to unscrew this. I was supposed to unscrew this piece, I think. Stick that in like that. And now this is going to be hard to get it back on there. I messed up. This is real life here. That's why it was so tight. It wasn't supposed to come undone. Grease was coming out of the air vent hole, so that was good. According to the maintenance instructions, you're supposed to grease every grease point every 10 hours. Let's get after it and get it greased. Did you see all that water dripping out of there? Wow. While the beast is warming up, let's go over and grease up the 6-wheeler. These are the last two I gotta do, and what I've heard is you grease them up here and then you rotate the machine 180, then you grease it again. The beast has been greased. That's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. And don't forget to leave a comment, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Thanks, everyone.